One of the best ways to maximize performance and minimize risk of injury is really a good dynamic prep. And a dynamic prep hits all the I's and crosses the T's. It gets mobility, it gets a little muscle activation, it's a low-level conditioning in the sense of strength, not aerobic conditioning. You get that body ready for performance. So in no particular order, let's go through a few things you can start to incorporate now into your programs. Coaches, get your players doing this. Players, do this yourself. Get yourself ready to maximize your performance and minimize risk of injury. So first thing, 3D or 3P for 3 planes. Get on one leg, get tall, start marching in place. And when you're doing that, you should feel the leg that's on the ground, that glute get nice and tight. We're gonna do some number of these, 6, 8, 10, 12. From there, we're gonna go into doing our, see right there, right into our snow angels, or if you will, one-legged jumping jacks. Staying tall, again, feel the glute on the leg that's on the ground contracting. After that, a little twist and shout. This leg's up here, parallel to the ground. We're coming across midline and back. So again, 3-dimensional, 3 planes, front to back, side to side, rotation. After that, do some swan dives. What are swan dives? Get your balance. Push your back leg behind you so you feel your hamstring really start to engage. Just a little bit of a stretch in there. From here, a little icy on the top is take your hips away from, then back towards that leg. Now we're up nice and tall. Off to our next one. Get your balance. Push that heel back behind you. Feel that hamstring engage. Keep it there. Take your pelvis away from, back towards your knee. Now we're up nice and tall. Do a few of those. Let's start tying in the legs, the core, and the shoulders now. And real quick on the shoulders, if we're doing this kind of crazy stuff for shoulders, you're destined for disaster, all right? You just are, right? Better way. Get down on all fours, some combination of crawling. We can go from here. I like bear crawling most of all. We can do a little bear crawling coming forward. We can do a little bear crawling coming back. We can do a little bear crawling going to the side. We can do a little bear crawling karaoke, if you will, moving across to the side. Wrist, elbows, shoulders, shoulder blades, hips, core, it's all brought into one thing. While we're down here, we can do a little walking inchworm for a little core integration here too. So again, we're gonna get back on all fours, assume that push-up position, and now start walking your hands out. You walk your hands out to a point just south of the no return point. Now walk those feet up. And you're walking them up until you feel those hamstrings engage, and then you're walking those hands. Now here at the top, don't make this everybody's poor man plank. We got the, the butt in the air, the glutes turned off kind of stuff. When you're out here, get those glutes on, keep them on, and just walk to where you can, and then have the feet kind of follow you. From there, we want to work some lateral plane work here. So side shuffling and all that stuff is really good, that's fine. Let's get a little more dynamic though with that, a little bit more mobility. Do a lateral side lunge, chin over knee over toe, and then pop back up. I can stay with that same side, or I can start to switch. Chin over knee over toe, popping up, and just start getting the adductors, inner thighs, working more of that lateral plane. Let's go over here to the wall. This could be a wall, this could be a fence. If you're in a pinch, it's the back of somebody's car. Your car, not somebody you don't know. Stride off of there. Keep your feet 12 o'clock nice and straight. Fall and catch yourself on the wall. Now, spring up off of it. Twist, catch, spring. Twist, catch, spring. Working through there. For our athletes, you're going to be doing high-speed running, right? Our soccer, our football players, our track. We want to avoid hamstring injuries, and we want that glute really kind of fired up. So let's do some leg swings. But first of all, let's talk about what leg swings are not. Leg swings are not Frankensteins, which I now hate now if you do them wrong. The typical Frankenstein is this: trying to reach my hand, I get kind of low, my back kind of rotates. It's crap. So let's do leg swings instead. We're going to stay tall. we're going to swing our leg, we're going to grab a top inch of grass and throw it back. We're just going to keep on doing that back and forth. We're going to do both sides. Then we're going to go across. So if I was going 12 to 6 o'clock before here, I'm going to go about 1:30 to about 7, coming right across, staying tall. Grab the top layer and throw it behind you. About 20 of those, each leg, each direction. Give these things a try in your repertoire and throw the other stuff out, but make time for these.